What's up, guys? Game Nut here, and welcome back to some more Madden 17 Ultimate Team. I have a pretty good episode for you guys today. We're also going to be upgrading both safety positions on our team, as you can all tell by the title of the video. But let's first start things off by talking about this new playoff program that we've got going on. So we have a new man of the month, or man of the playoffs is what it's called, which is a Tom Brady. Now, EA originally said this was going to be the final man of the month in the game. Obviously, that was a lie because we have a new Patrick Peterson. So pretty much what I'm trying to get at is there's no more Team Hero sets, which means it's really difficult to get the Team Hero collectibles. And there's two Mutt Master sets to complete, so I'm only going to be able to complete one pretty much, considering that I only have enough collectibles to do one man of the month. Now, I currently have 28, which means the closest man of the month I can do is the one that's for Von Miller, which only costs 32 collectibles. Now, to get the remaining 4 that I need, the only way in the game now that you can get Team Hero collectibles is this insane set. You have to add 40 gold players and 20 silvers. That's ridiculous, man. That costs so many coins to do this one set. Now, you do get an elite playoff player to go along with it, and originally I did this and got these 4 sets done when this program, I think, was like day 1, like when it first came out. So for me, even though these players aren't like too insane, I didn't get like some of the best ones that you could have got out of this, but at the time I was able to sell them all for a pretty, a nice price. I got to sell them for like top coin since I did do it the first day. Doing so, obviously, I finally got the last 4 collectibles that I needed to complete Man of the Month, which gives us finally, what a grind this was, man, to get Man of the Month done. Von Miller, I know this card is pretty old. You've probably seen a ton of this so far, but it's new to me. It's new to my team, but the only reason I did all that and I forced myself to do it was for the Man of the Month collectible, like I said, which you need to do both of these sets, Mutt Master and Mid-Season Master. So I'm only going to be able to do one of them. I'm thinking I'm going to do the Josh Norman one when it comes down to it, but I just really need that Man of the Month collectible, man. Anyways, moving forward to the upgrades we're going to be making with our team now. Both Eric Weddle and Cam Chancellor are leaving the team. This is a sad day, man, especially for Eric Weddle. Eric Weddle has come to be one of my favorite players, so seeing him off my team is definitely going to suck, but at some point in the year when he gets a higher overall card, for sure I'm going to bring him back to my team. Now, let's go ahead and check out my auction house and bids that I've won. These 4 Team of the Week elite players, in total it costs about 47,750 coins. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what am I going to do with these 4 random Team of the Week elite players? Well, when we come over to the Team of the Week hero sets, for week 16, we've got a Malcolm Jenkins 93 overall hero. He is going to be our new starting strong safety on our team. You see the stats: 89 speed, 93 acceleration, 93 zone coverage, 82 hit power. He also has deep defender and lockdown chemistries. Now, remember that total of coins I just showed you guys, like 30 seconds ago, of how much coins I spent completing this set? Well, if we take a look at how much Malcolm Jenkins is selling for on the auction house, he's going for about 109,000 coins. So I saved a boatload of coins completing that set instead of straight up buying them off of the auction house. Now, before we get into who our new free safety is going to be, I also want to add a new running back to the team just for now, and I know you guys probably seen him a ton. You've probably seen tons of gameplay with him. Flashback to Marco Murray, which is an 89 overall. The main reason I wanted to get him for my team, well, there's 2 reasons. One, I'm just, simply kind of getting tired of seeing James White there. I want a new face at running back, but also because of this chemistry right here, which is the Dallas offense. I already have 2 offensive linemen on my team, so I have the Dallas offensive chemistry currently active, so I thought it was going to increase Murray's overall, but obviously that's not the case. He didn't increase his overall whatsoever. Obviously, I don't have enough of the Dallas offensive players on my team. You can see I do have tier 1 active, but not tier 2, so it doesn't really affect Murray whatsoever. But you know what? It's still a new player. I'm going to be excited about bringing him into my team. Now, as we go ahead and see who our new free safety is going to be, I'm searching the teams, which ones it's going to be, and we're going to search for the Packers. And we are bringing in another team hero from Team of the Week. 92 overall, Clinton Dix, which is a 92 overall, is our new free safety for the team. You see the stats: 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 90 zone coverage, and 91 pursuit, 89 hit power. This is definitely a pretty good card. Now, as we go ahead and plug both of these guys into our lineup, you're going to see that both of them have been increased to 94 overalls. Originally, Jenkins was a 93, Clinton Dix was a 92. Both of them are now 94 overall players, and that is because of these two chemistries. Malcolm Jenkins has lockdown, which completes it to maxing out of tier 2. It goes along with our cornerback, so all of them are increased from that. And Clinton Dix has pick specialist, which again maxes that out to tier 2 along with our corners, which increases him as well along with all of our secondary. So right now our secondary is looking absolutely insane. Now, back over on the offense, we did get a new upgrade on the offensive line, and it is our center. We have Team of the Year Matt Paradas. If you guys missed my last video, which was a pack opening, I did get Team of the Year Matt Paradas. I added him to the team, and he currently is increased from a 93 to a 95 overall because of the interior protector chemistry, which we have along with 2 other offensive linemen. We also have Team of the Year Justin Tucker, who I also got out of packs. He has that clutch kicker chemistry. Hopefully that is going to come in handy. Basically what that does is, you know, when it does that timeout animation at the very end of the game, it does that stupid thing where it zooms in on your player, makes kicks really hard. That's completely irrelevant with the clutch kicker chemistry. And then we have Von Miller being our new left outside linebacker. So, looking into our season, we have 1-0 record in the postseason. I originally thought that once you got to that 3rd game, that was the Super Bowl. That's not the case at all. We actually have to win all 3 of these games, then we will finally get to our Super Bowl.
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
Do you guys see my opponent's team? I feel like every single game now, I'm just going against better and better teams, and I'm always going against this Antonio Brown. It's crazy. So, to start out on defense, he's already going to be testing our new free safety, Clinton Dix. So far, so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. He was able to swat that away, so he's already making a good play. Now, later on 3rd and 11, oh boy, I completely whiffed the tackle there. That probably would have been stopped short of a first down, but instead, I forgot how to tackle. He picks up 26 and a first down. So, a few plays later on 2nd and 3, okay, we're playing one of these guys where he goes with fullback dives on 2nd down. A few plays later, it's a 3rd and inches, and okay, now he goes with the QB sneak. So it's one of these type of guys that do this sort of play calling. Anyways, moving forward in the drive, we're in the red zone on the 18.
Gotcha, bitch.
And Ross Cockrell comes up with a crazy interception, man. Ever since I have added this dude to my team, he has just been lights out. I'm in love with this card. Like, he's been so good for me. Now, to save you guys a little bit of time on offense, we're going to fast forward into the 2nd quarter. It's one of these guys, too. Like, his play calling on offense is a little messed up, but then he doesn't go for tackles on defense. It was one of the dudes who spams the strip button constantly. That's the only thing that he did, and of course, he gets the animation for it, stripping Steve Smith, and he gets the fumble and recovers, and he's back out on offense. Now, he goes ahead, finds Antonio Brown down on the 1-yard line. He tries going with the fullback dive. I knew it was coming. I shut that down. We send a blitz on 2nd and goal. It's Von Miller coming up with the sack. Forces him back to the 10-yard line now. 3rd and goal. He completes the pass to flashback Alshon Jeffrey. He gets down to the 2-yard line, but we made a stop. It's 4th and goal. He's going to take his 3 points on the field goal. Or so. That's what I thought. I had a feeling this dude was going to go for the fake. The way he called plays on offense with the fullback dives, the QB sneaks, I had a feeling it was going to be a fake here. I was ready for it. Defense comes up with another big-time play. We shut him out, and it is still a 0-0 game. Defense is playing lights out right now. So, back out on offense, 1st and 10. We find Jacob Tamme for 36. Honestly, I have no idea how that play was able to get 36 yards out of it. Few plays later, on a 2nd and 1, we find James White. He checks into the game. I love this play, man. Whenever he checks into the game and runs this route, it's always successful. I definitely always pick up a lot of yards with it. So, few plays later on in the drive, we're at a 3rd and 3 on the 20-yard line. I want you to see, look at this defense. So, not only does he call the cheesiest plays on offense, on defense, he puts 9 people in a zone defense, and there's only 2 people rushing me. So, I had all the time in the world, but when you've got 9 people in a zone coverage, like, it's kind of hard to find 4 receivers running around with 9 people defending it. So, after all that time running around, ended up throwing an interception, of course. You know, this guy's play calling is just wild. Now he's taking a shot deep.
Gotcha, bitch.
But back out on defense. This dude had a minute left to try and score some points before halftime, but Ross Cockrell, what else can I say about this card, man? The dude is playing lights out right now. Comes up with his 2nd pick of the game. Not only his 2nd pick, but it was a one-handed interception. And as we come back into now the start of the 3rd quarter, He finally finds the hole in my defense, finds a wide open Antonio Brown, takes it for a 60-plus yard touchdown. Defense finally crumbled, and we let up our first touchdown of the game, man. That sucks. So I just need to see if I can finally get something going on offense here, but it's a little bit difficult when he's always having 9 people in his zone coverage. But hang on. I see a wide open DeMarco Murray. We strike right back with our own 60-yard touchdown. I mean, hang on. First of all, Carson Wentz with the beautiful pass. DeMarco Murray shaking off defenders, staying in bounds. What a play that was, man, to come right back out on offense and show him that we can stay with them and put up 60-yard touchdowns of our own, too. Now, although this play doesn't matter too much, I just got to show you Ross Cockrell, man. Coming up with another stop, hitting Antonio Brown, causing that to be an incomplete pass. Obviously, that resulted in being a turnover on downs, but I'm sure as you could figure on offense, I had to punt the ball right back to him because 9 people in his zone coverage, it's kind of hard to find your receivers. Now, he's back out on offense, 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. He's going to take another shot deep.
Gotcha, bitch.
And Xavier Rhodes gets the pick. My secondary right now is just... what in the world is going on with them? Like, they're playing amazing football right now, but we got to take a look back at that. Notice what he does with his receiver. Now he's trying to do this glitch. Like, I'm sure you guys might have heard with it, but he's doing this glitch where you zigzag back and forth with your wide receiver, which usually results in a catch, but we ended up with the pick on that play. But as you can see, back out on offense. Now, this time, I just had to give it to my opponent on that one. That was a really good user pick. And now with 1.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, it's looking like he can pretty much just run out the clock, put points on the board, and we're going to take an L.
Gotcha, bitch.
But my secondary, what is this? Like, we are playing the best football I've ever seen in my life right now. My secondary comes up with the 4th interception. And now with 1 minute and 20 seconds left, this is our last chance to try and finally put the nail in the coffin and put my opponent away, giving him the loss. So, we start things off with a reception by Jacob Tamme. He picks up a first. Next play on 1st and 10, we go right back to our tight end again, Tamme. He comes up with another catch for another first. So, on 1st and 10, he sends a blitz. We quickly throw it off to Steve Smith Sr. Again, now we're all of a sudden getting something going on offense, picking up first down after first down. So, in the very next play, we find Chris Conley now for another wide open pass. It's another first. We're at the 22-yard line. Next play, we toss it to DeMarco Murray. Look at all of the open space in front of him. He picks up another first down. We're at the 12-yard line now. I'm going to let the clock go all the way down to 2 seconds and call a timeout, and we're going to kick the field goal and win this game. But as you guys see, he calls a timeout, which is usually icing the kicker. But because I have Team of the Year Justin Tucker, I don't get that animation. So here is the game-winning kick.
Justin Tucker.
What a game that turned out to be, man. That was, without a doubt, the best game I've played in this whole year. Like, I'm just blown away, man. And not only, like, that ending kick with Tucker, I was so nervous. Like, I was... Okay, this guy's a little... He's a little upset that he lost this game. You know, I was going to let him know, like, that was a good game, but he beat me to it, and he's a little sad about it. And if he wants to keep up his fullback dives and doing that zigzag exploit with his receivers, obviously it didn't work out too well with him, man. But anyways, like I said, what a wild game that was, man. My team played insane. Obviously, our new safeties help out our cornerbacks by getting some crazy interceptions. I don't know what it was, but my secondary was on another level. Thank you guys all so much for watching this one. That one was a ton of fun. I will catch you on the next one. We are going to continue the defensive upgrades in the next episode. One more game till the Super Bowl, man.